Are you guys in there kind of breaking it down? We need to do this, and then we need this, or you just kind of go?
We just go play hockey. Try to have a little fun and excitement, play with some emotion, and see what happens.
Is there anybody in there that knows exactly what needs to be done or needs to happen? Do you have somebody keeping track?
Yeah, I think they all know. Our veterans obviously keep them updated on what needs to be done. And the big thing is just go out and compete, see if we can play as solid 3 periods as we can, and if we do that, at least we give ourselves a chance to win a hockey game.
Regardless of how this all goes, how important are these games for these guys to make a good last impression on management before the offseason?
Oh, that's huge. I mean, there's guys here, and I had the discussion the other day with them that there's the older guys looking to get another year or 2 out of a contract, or young guys trying to establish themselves here. There's guys on ATOs, PTOs, and you're always being judged and looked at, and especially in these games, you see how you handle them. So it's opportunities there for a lot of these guys. So, but for the most part, I think they've done a great job, and they've come to play every night.
You're kind of fighting for a job too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about my job. I'm not too worried about it. I'm just, if it happens, I'm back. Great. The biggest thing is these guys get what they need out of this little run, little playoff spurt we've had. Like we've talked about over the course of the last couple of months, this has been playoff hockey for us, and I think they've learned a lot from it, and it's been huge development for them.
Has there been any talk about your job and what it would take and what the different options were?
Yeah, no, not yet. No, nothing. Okay. So, who knows? I might be looking, if you guys are hiring, I might be looking for a job here in a couple months. But I'm not gonna. I don't try not to think about it. Obviously it's in the back of my mind a little bit. Whereas, hopefully we make the playoffs and go for a little run. Maybe that helps my case. But if we don't, that's just the way it is. But the big thing, like I said, is these guys get the most out of what we've been doing here in the last couple of months.
How do you think you've developed as a head coach?
I think I've developed well. I mean, I feel good. I feel comfortable. But there's always more to learn, and there's things I need to work on, and other things I might do well. But there's other things that you realize at the end of the year that okay, I need to clean up this or clean up that. But that's if any coach out there, I don't care who you are, thinks they've figured this game out, well, then they're not a very good coach.
Do you have periodic evaluations with either Mark Bernard or somebody in Chicago as you've gone through this season? A lot of employees, like my TV station, all the employees are evaluated periodically. Have you gone through anything like that throughout the course of the season?
Well, we always evaluate after games and rate the players how we think and where there's needed improvement. But when the season ends, whenever that is, we'll sit down with each individual and talk to them about their season, get feedback from them. What for myself, what can I do better to help, and then we'll. Depends how hard they go at me, I'll go harder at them. No, but we'll just tell them, listen, you need to have a good summer, blah blah blah. You need to work on this, and we've made some good strides, and we'll go on from there.
How healthy is the team for this last week?
Well, I thought actually we were going to be solid healthy, but then we dropped 2 players. So with Schrader and Edsel, so those are 2 key players that are not in the lineup still. But I feel confident with the young kids that are in. They've been doing a good job, and like we said, this is a good opportunity for these kids to show what they have under the circumstances that we're in. And obviously I'd love to have Eddie back and Schrade's back, and obviously Broadhurst too. But that's just the way it is, right?
This is Victor's time of year, too.
Yeah, he's the playoff guru here from last year. He scores the goals when you need him, but I'm hoping he'll be back in on the weekend. So.
And Schrader?
Schrader, I don't think we'll see him the rest of the year, unless we go deep in the playoffs.
How did Highmore look to you in his first few games back?
Oh, I thought Heisey, you're always going to he's always going to work hard for you, and he's always going to give you everything he has. I think he's cleaned it up. The first game, I think he was gripping it a little much. His hands weren't there, but as the last game we played there, I thought, he's looking more like the Highmore we know, and he's playing well. So it's good for him too, actually, to get back, at least get a few games in before the summer, so he feels confident coming into next year.
2 of your final 3 games are against Milwaukee. They gave us some problems a couple weeks ago. What is it about their game that created some problems, and what do you have to do better tonight and Sunday?
Well, they're a big team. They play a physical game, but I think the big thing with them is the neutral zone. They clogged it up on us pretty good. So we just have to readjust, hit them with a little more speed, and we got to manage the puck better. We played right into their hands and turn pucks over, and they capitalized on it. So eliminate that, and hopefully our power play, if we get some chances, can put a couple in for us tonight.
Milwaukee wasn't the only team. I think Manitoba, a couple teams just got hot at the end of the season, and you guys kind of stayed there. That's kind of hurt you as well.
Yeah, that hurts, and especially when you play them. And you go to Manitoba, you come out with 1 point, or you play Milwaukee 3 in a row, or and you don't get anything from them. Then we get injuries, and teams are sending guys back down to help out, and it just snowballed from there. But we're still in it, and I know the guys in that locker room are not going to quit. They know what we need to do, and hopefully we do it tonight.
You think if I told you at the beginning of the season you'd be without Highmore for a good chunk, you'd be without Dylan, that you'd be kind of right in the mix in the final week?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't think we would be where we are. But like I said, a testament to the guys that are in the lineup. They've given it their all. They've played well, and we've had our ups and downs, but they seem to find a way to stay alive, and that's what we're doing.